Honestly, it is such an undertaking even to just figure out what we want our kids to be doing and to like get everything organized. So anyone who's doing that, awesome job. I'm gonna walk through all of these like possible routines and let you know the different tools that I use for routines like this. Say I want my kids to stay in their bedrooms until a certain time. When my littles were the littlest, I had an okay to wake clock like this. The color changes. So red means no, stay in your room right now. Yellow means you can come out in the next half hour, and green means yeah, come on out. I will not lie, I wish this wasn't true because I'm not a huge fan of big tech, but in my family, we have these little Alexas in most rooms. So my 10-year-old sets daily reminders that will say, hey, it's time to wake up at that time. If the kids aren't sure of what time it is, they can ask, they can listen to music, they can listen to audiobooks. So it really helps in just keeping them chilling out in the room until the rest of the house is ready. Once they can tell time, a big faced clock like this is an easy grab. I've also seen people just pop off the front, and if it was white in the background, I guess you could do it now, like you can draw a line here that says wake up, and so they know when that shorthand gets there, that's when it's time. Okay, in terms of setting a morning routine, I am a huge fan of picture schedules, and not just for kids, for me too. So when my kids were 5 and under, I had a huge bank of all of these different little tiny icons, and we would sit down and plan our day together at the top of the day. For my kiddo, when he was in 1st grade, we used something more like this. It's kind of a combo because I was using 2 different systems. I really like the pictures, but the really big clear text is okay too. And we would set this up every morning, and then he would remove, the reason why this is really great is because it's not just having a list, it's removing what you have done and putting it at the bottom. So by the time you're all finished, everything is at the bottom and you get to be like, yay, we're done. Now for your bigs, I tell no lies, I literally still use a Google Keep checklist every day for myself to get through my morning. So Keep is free with your Google Suite, and you can just make a checklist. And I'm a vocalist and had a major surgery this past year, so I have a lot of nonsense I have to do in terms of that. But this is where I would show that I have to do my littles checklist and put it together. To remember a chore. Where is it? I just had to scroll down. I was like, where is it where it tells me I have to feed myself? I literally had to put to feed myself because I just wasn't doing it. I also had to put to take my medicine because I wasn't doing it. If the teens need something a little more high-tech, I've heard great things about this Finch app. It is a self-care pet. So you set up your goals and you like grow this little Tamagotchi kind of guy. It gives you a reward for what you're doing, and there's all these different categories. So there's that. There's Joon, Joon, I've heard of. So that is a way you could go, but it costs money. I would also say that most kids also want to have input into what their day is going to look like and what their habits are going to be. So sit down with them to create this chart or this list, but let them have input. Maybe they have something they want to do at the top of the day, but it doesn't hurt to make sure that deodorant is included, right? I honestly probably should add that to my chart. And I should note that items such as like 8 o'clock, you're going to leave your bedroom. 8:30, you can watch TV. Those should be on the list, either in the list or on the where you take the picture off and put it in the done. It should be a part of it so they can keep that in mind, and so they take it off and watch the time pass by or check it off. They know that's done. This has already been a lot of video, and it was only 1/3 of my notes on this list. So let me know if this is helpful and if you want to hear more.